What up, though? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. Part 2. The finale show. The goods, the bads. And the ugly. Yeah. There's an ugly part in there. We are in the kitchen. I am fixing me dinner. I normally fast on Sundays, but that heat was ugly. Okay, so I need some nutrients before I lay me down to sleep. Day 2 started at 9 this morning. Now, I had extra stuff that was going out today. So, sorry, I'm over here washing dishes. As you can see, the gloves. I had extra stuff on top of what didn't sell yesterday. So, I think, and I didn't do it now, so that was on me. But I want to say 65 if I counted correctly. 65 in total is the gifts that I made. Only 9 sold. That was between yesterday and today. 3 yesterday, 6 today. Getting out this morning, I didn't really think it was going to happen. Didn't know how it was going to happen. Because like I said, I didn't have the support system that was going to be able to help me. My uncle is normally my source, but it's Father's Day. So his family treated him to Father's Day, respectively. So my other coworker, my supervisor, he actually went to New York to see his dad. My best friend had to work. So I was in here just trying to figure it out on my own. The good. So how God worked it out. I opened the door, first of all, just to check the temperature, to check the room outside. And as soon as I opened the door, my neighbor was next door. He drives a Cadillac. And I happened to see him. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. It's either Melvin or Martin. It's one of the two. But every time I see him, it's like, hey, neighbor. So I happened to see him the day he had just parked his car in the shade. So I was like, hey, neighbor, happy Father's Day. And so he was like, thank you. He's like, you're not going to set up? So I was like, yes, and I'm trying to figure that part out right now, how I'm going to get up there. And he was like, I would take you, but I ain't got no gas money. Say less, because I do. Because that's what I was going to do. I was going to actually order a Lyft, because I don't do Uber no more. Had a bad experience with them. So I was going to do a Lyft and get the economy size vehicle, the big one, big like the SUV size. And I was going to tip the driver extra. Literally just take me right there and make it right. So when he said that, and I was like, okay, I got you. So he was like, huh? So I told him literally what I was going to do. So the amount that I offered him, he's like, no, I don't need that much. Sir, that is a Cadillac. Gas is $4. Yes, you do. So he was like, are you sure? Yeah. So the blessed part about the whole thing, he went to go fill up, came back, we set up. I didn't take everything out at first because I just didn't know. I didn't want to make multiple trips. So he literally told me, he said, ma'am, thank you so much. He said, you really saved my life. He knows my name is Chosen. So he was like, you really saved me today. He said, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to get to work. And I didn't have any gas money to get there to carry me over for the week. So you truly blessed me. I'm like, no, boo. You blessed me. That's what I wanted to say. But I'm like, okay. So we blessed each other. Thank you, God, for that. So I'm outside. It's about little past 9, heading towards 10. So it's somewhere in the middle. After 9:30ish. Okay. So we're out there, we're outside. I hate when this happens. And I get set up. I didn't even get the second table up before the first person pulled up. So now I'm like, okay, God, that's what we're doing. Let's go. I am not going to do a full work day. Yes, I can go home early. Soon as she pulled up, next person right behind her pulled up. Okay, cool. Every sale is a blessing. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Every sale is a blessing. Of course, they came from my Happy Meals, my $25. So that was the most thing that people spent today. I had one $50 that pushed. That was the most expensive gift out of both days. Most expensive. Blessing. I'm mad because the two gifts that I really wanted going off my table that I've had here for the last 2 years is that Lakers concept. If y'all remember the slides that we were able to get from the Dollar Plus Tree that year. So I took that and I put a DTL transfer on front of it to say Lakers to go with the LeBron jersey and Kobe's hat. So that's still here. And I'm like, I thought y'all love the Lakers. Everybody a Knicks fan all of a sudden. Okay. So people looked at it, of course. Then you have to deal with the prices. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, he not worth it. And oh my God, it's too much. And oh my God. Girl, get what you're going to get and go about your business. Okay? So I had one. She loved the casino basket. But I didn't have change. So she had to go to the store to get change. When she came back, that was a blessing. So that was my biggest seller. I sold that for $75. So that was my biggest sale. I know I said the $40. Sorry. That was yesterday. Today was the $75 one. That was the biggest seller. So, at first, it was great. Like, everyone was pulling up. Like I said, 9 out of 65. That was in the first hour. After that, we all just sat around looking at each other, cutting jokes, laughing. Shout out to Miss A all day, baby. She pushed through and was able to come out. She made 2 sales. Once again, every sale is a blessing. However, the amount of energy that it took to even get out there for 2 baskets in 2 days. Man, we could stay home for that. But every sale is a blessing. So I'm not taking away from that. One lady. If you all remember the first year, I'm going to see if I can find that video and repost it. First year, the lady who brought the robe for her son and the slippers, she keep coming back every year. Shout out to her. Appreciate her. I ain't your drug dealer. This lady came, handed me the money, balled up. I'm not from the streets, but I know what the streets look like, and how they move and how they operate, because I have people that I'm related to that speak streets fluently. So I looked at it and I unrolled it and I was like, there's nothing on here that costs $11. She's like, oh, I'm just looking right now. Oh, okay. Well, hold that until you finish looking, because oh, you know, because you normally look out for me. That was that one time, man. But okay. Let me know what you see. This heifer. She grabbed the Lakers basket. She's like, oh, how much is that? Too much. That was my response. Too much. Try Jesus, not me. So, she looked. She saw, I forgot I had one $25 basket left. So she looked, and then she tried to hand me 15. I looked at her, I was like, no ma'am. No ma'am. 25. So she looked at the girl she was with. So the girl she was with, she was like, I ain't got no money. She was like, no, you said we could come up here. I looked at her, I said, come up here and do what? No ma'am. It is what it is. She magically found that $25 though. Try Jesus. Not me. Okay? So, sorry I'm cooking. I haven't eaten. Like I said, I normally would try to fast on Sundays. But, being the fact that I haven't eaten all day, and that heat, the ugly. That heat was trash. It was the sun from Mario Brothers. And if you notice, if Mario touched that sun, what happened? He don't make it. It was team too much. Y'all, it literally was draining me. Like, to the point I was like, okay. I had no energy. I had nothing to give. I was so ready to go by the time it started slowing down. The bad. I feel like I wasted time, money, and energy this season. Give me a second. Whew. And I don't like that. Because I don't have time, money, nor energy to waste. Definitely the money. Honey, I need all my coins. Last one of them. I knew Mother's Day. Well, I wasn't expecting Mother's Day, excuse me, to hit like that. Father's Day was a roll of the dice. Literally. But I will say, at least they pulled up a little bit faster than they did for Mom. But Mom still won. At least I saw a little bit more for Mother. It don't look like it nor feel like it, but I did. Every sale is a blessing, so that's the good part. I'm 9 less than what I had. And please don't think that I'm ungrateful or that I'm complaining. If that's the way it sounds, and I do apologize, that is so not it. I'm repeating myself. Same thing I said for Mother's Day. If I didn't have to leave it in my space or in my face, I would be fine. It's just here. Now, I don't know if it's better if it was just inventory, because I could just put that on the shelf and then take it down and put it in the basket. But now I'm low on inventory because everything is in the basket, and now the basket is taking up space. The final frontier. Matter of fact, let me show you. Now, you saw the video. Saw when I came home, right? And how I had to get it together. Now, that's still Mother's Day. Everything under the table is Mother's Day. That is Mother's Day and Father's Day. And I had to cram that in. I got stuff that's under the table. I still got stuff over here. I need to figure out where I'm going to put that at. Got more stuff over here. This is junk that I just moved out of the way so I can have a walkway. This is another whole tote that did not sell today. And there go the rest of Mother's Day. So Remember I said I couldn't take the table out because it had Mother's Day on it. The other table is upstairs. Another tote that did not sell. There's one of the casino baskets. There's two of the gamer baskets. And then I had to cram everything in there. Like I had to just find space. That's the problem. I'm running out of it. I got a walkway though. At least I can get through my hallway. I can get from the front door to the kitchen. No problems. That's a plus. That wasn't a thing before. But it's the fact that every day I'll be coming home from work and all this issues right here. I don't have to sell or do anything for the next holiday. I don't know about Christmas. It didn't go well for me 2 years straight, so it's one of those like, why continue? To do something if it didn't hit right the first time. So, I don't know what to do. Woo, that look good. Girl be cooking. In case anybody asks, stuffed shells with mushroom and mushroom and mozzarella is what I'm cooking. Garlic parmesan, stuffed shells with mozzarella is what I was trying to say. So, let me show you. Shells will be cooking too. Yeah. I'm gonna let it sit a little bit more. Kind of good. I know, right? But, like I said, every sale is a blessing. And I don't want it to seem like I'm being ungrateful or I'm complaining. It's just no space. Coming home, everything is everywhere, all at once. However the title of that movie is. Everything all at once, all together, and all in your space and your face and all kind of things. Yeah. So, that is recap of part 2, day 2. The ending, you're gonna see. So, as I'm breaking down, I got out there, oops, a little bit after 10. I don't know who told her to do that. My phone is weird. YouTube, I'm sorry, my phone is weird. Stop. Ugh, the phone is weird. So, the ending. As I started wrapping up and closing up, started putting stuff in the bins to bring home, all of a sudden, I hear Miss A. She's, ah! I was like, what? Oh, shit. Whoa. Sorry. And that's because that's how it happened. Some of the dog came out of nowhere. Beautiful golden retriever. Beautiful. And the baby came straight to me. And I'm like, hey, who are you? Where'd you come from, pumpkin? Then I looked. The baby looked frail. And the baby had a mark on the back of the ear, so I could tell she's been hurt. So now my heart is like, oh, God. Oh, God. Hold on. Please, no. Y'all, she got right under my table and laid right down. As I'm trying to pack up, and I'm like, oh, baby, who? So now I take out the phone. I dial 311 for animal service. As I'm trying to call animal service, you know, the little guys that helped me set up, I told him, I said, put some water in the cup right here. That baby darn near ate the cup because you could tell she was thirsty. She's been running for a minute. I don't know where she's running from, how she got loose, what's going on. So we see a police come down, so we kind of flag. I told the boys to flag the car because I'm on the phone waiting for 311 to respond for animal control. So I was like, well, let me just get the cop over here, and the cop can call their peoples, and their peoples can come. Yeah. So the cop come over, she see the baby, and I tell her she's not aggressive at all. I was like, I think she's just hurt. She's just lost. I don't know what's going on. So she calls her over, and we try to call her over. I don't know how to whistle, child. So I'm like, "Here, baby, come here." So the officer, she was able to, guide the dog over. She picked the baby up. She put the baby in the trunk of that car. The paper was like, "Not today." Whoop. Jumped right back off and took off. Now, the part that pulled at my heartstring, because the baby took off in the middle of the street. But then she came back around, like to the side. So you saw cars trying to swerve. And I'm like, please, God, do not let nobody hit this dog in my presence, because my nerves would not have allowed it. Oh, God, no. So she runs down to a couple of houses on the corner. Now, that house over there, I don't think they would want the police to be over there, period. Minding my business. Remember, I don't speak streets, but I know how the streets operate. And I've seen the streets operate. Okay? So, the dog runs to the porch. You hear the girl scream, too. Whoever was on the inside, the dude comes running out. The dog is on the porch. Now, the dog is trying to get in. The officer calls another cop for backup, and I tell that cop what just happened. So they just walk over there to get the dog. This is when you're going to see the video. Hold on. How did you end your day? Because we had somebody injured dog literally just run off on us. Like, literally. And I was finna call animal control, but the guys and girl in blue is here to pull up. Yep, it's officially time to go. Oh my God. We're going to talk about it. And there we go.
You gonna put your bag up?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming. Let me check in first. You're good. I was the one that tried to call it in, so I just want to make sure she's okay.
Yeah, she's good. You don't run here. Do you know?
I don't. That baby came running to us, and we know what happened. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. So she got a chip. He said the owner around here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you see the video. So you see both of the cops right there, and I'm like, what a great way to end the day. Just said, with somebody's dog showing up, and then the police. I'm like, yeah, that's a great way to end the day. That's a great way to end the day. So you see where animal control got her. Now the thing is, the baby has a chip, clearly. So she stayed somewhere around there. So I'm hoping this baby is not being abused where she's at, because that was a big laceration on her ear. A big one. Visible. And on her legs, like I said, she looked frail. And I was like, oh, yep, that's enough. That's enough for today. So that's how I ended my day with animal control coming to get somebody's dog that just came straight to me. And I'm like, okay.
Hey, you've got a text message.
Hey, yeah, my phone loves me. I think that's my brother. But yeah, so that's how I ended my day, my weekend. The heat was disrespectful. You know what, Wind? I'm sorry. You can come back, baby. Come back and spin the block, because that heat, trash, horrible. It is the heat that killed Mario. Okay, like that heat is a little bit too much for my liking. Like I said, it was draining me. Mind you, I'm under the tent, and I have my little tarp up to block the sun, but baby, it ain't work. It don't matter. But so that's day 2. I am so glad this season is over. I don't want to do nothing else. I have to figure out. I'm still trying to clean and organize. In the midst of all this, now I got to try to clean, organize, get everything together, and try to make this make sense while we're here. But every cell was a blessing. So, the good is I ain't making nothing in another basket. I may just do a couple of things, just to show you ladies if I have a couple of ideas or whatever, but nope. Not. The good, I am off tomorrow, and I'm going to utilize every second. I ain't doing nothing. Told y'all. The bad, just the space. The out of sight, out of mind. Gotta figure that out. I know the economy is bad. I know. I'm not taking light of the situation whatsoever. Because once again, every cell was a blessing. I ain't got nothing behind that. That's it. The ugly was just the heat. It was too much. I would prefer to win. I would never talk trash about the win ever again. Because it was just, this season was a lot. Like I said yesterday, it's almost like a marriage. It starts out great and amazing, and then you come into that bump in the road, that fork in the road, that four-way stop, or that detour. And it really makes you sit down and evaluate and think about some things. But to all y'all that were outside, for those that sold, maybe you didn't sell out, but you sold enough. Congratulations, sweetie. I'm so proud of you. For those that pushed through the pain, through those who had whatever adversary that came your way, whatever weapon that didn't form, I'm proud of you for even pushing through, getting out there. And even for those that were first timers, you conquered your field, baby. This your first year, so get ready for the rest of them. I'm proud of you. Yeah, let's get ready for those that are doing Christmas. You go right ahead. I'll be looking at y'all. I'll be doing Christmas on the ocean because I'm taking a vacation for my birthday. I will. But other than that, that's it. That's all. This season was different. It hurt. But I'm so glad. Trouble don't last always. This too shall pass. It already has. Day 2 is almost over. I'm finna go eat. Watch some Disney movies to make me feel better. And I'm going to bed. So with that being said, appreciate it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Father's Day 2026 is thus behind me now. Yeah, it's been real. TTFN. Ta-ta. Until we talk again. For now. Good night, chosen ones. Mwah.